Do you have any advice on how to set boundaries and separate yourself from other people's emotions? I definitely do. Feeling the emotional mood of everyone in the room is a really overwhelming thing to experience. And also being so intensely involved in another person's emotions that you kind of lose yourself and your own ability to cope can be really difficult. And I think the first thing that's important is to notice red flags in potential relationships. Like, start at the beginning when you're forming a relationship with someone. Are you seeing behaviours that repeatedly cross your boundaries? Are you seeing behaviours that will be harmful to you? Is this relationship going to be a good relationship, a healthy relationship, so that you can make sure that you are being selective of the people you have in your life, that it's a good relationship for you to be in. I think it's also important to really recognise and really feel comfortable knowing that having personal boundaries is totally reasonable and a good thing to do, and that you aren't responsible for other people's emotions, and that if you don't have capacity to put yourself in a situation where you're dealing with other people's emotions, that's totally valid. I think a really useful thing to do when you're practicing personal boundaries and not taking on those emotions is to keep the interactions you're having kind of time limited, because initially it's going to take you some concentration and focus to remember the new strategies. It's not going to be automatic for a while, and it might be easier to do that over a shorter period of time. And it's also really useful to take into consideration your own emotional state before you go into an interaction. And if you're having a bad day and there's likely to be drama, perhaps give it a miss this time. And then there are the situations that you can't really avoid, like it's someone that you live with and they're in a bad mood and you can just feel that mood oozing out of them, and it's making your life really miserable. And that is really the hard work, in my opinion, where you have to get good at separating your mood from the mood of the people in your environment by doing things like having special interests that you might go into hyperfocus when you're doing them, so that you're not aware of what's going on around you. And if you're not feeling that you've got the energy or the capacity to do that, having a safe space that you can go to that will be a good sensory environment for you, where you can relax and separate yourself off from that.